as I'm rapidly trying to put things away in this room so I
Yeah.
can open the futon,
Yeah.
I found a couple reptiles. I thought, well, we'll see what happens.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, oh, I need to scroll down here. All right. Nobody has said if they were new. Because I saw some new names, I thought, or we have people incognito, which is perfectly fine. That
You never
happens.
can tell.
And yeah. All right. Oh, good. The lights back on in Houston. Yay. Oh, yay, Allie sneaking in. All right. Oh, wait, thought you said reptiles, Mom.
No,
Yeah, Josie's loop line. Yeah, because I did
don't
this
like
nice. Yeah.
reptiles.
Oh, and thanks, Zelda. Okay. Oh, and another great day in the UK. Well, gosh darn. All right, let me share my screen if I can get things to come up. There we go. And we'll get at what we're doing. Oh, well, Rolene, I thought so. Well, welcome. Okay. And
Are you new to Zentangle? Oh my gosh, Heather. That'll look good on a rock.
yes. So yes,
I don't know if I have any good ones left because I taught that class yesterday and they had fun.
Oh, yes, and I know some have used this before. Yeah, Joe loves the Wisp. And I actually had to do the step out for the book because Susan said that was one of her favorites, and I'm like, well, I guess I better, and so I did, and it's not necessarily as bad as it looks. So, if you
We'll
can
take
hull
your word
about,
for it.
yeah, take my word for it. We'll see at the end, but it is Tough Tangle Tuesday, and that's what we do here. We take a look at these.
It's just one stroke at a time. Just remember that.
That's right. And let's see. Oh yeah, and here's just some more samples. But we'll see if I don't remember if I made anything easier on my version or not. But let me put this in the chat so you have it. Rosie says looks tough enough. Well, I'm hoping that will surprise everybody by the end. Because I know I was surprised. So yeah, I don't think I did anything different on mine, except that, it's just you can see that not perfect, and that's perfect. So we start off with a seed shape. And so looking at, of course, the first things that pop that I saw is these two samples where there are 1, 2, 3, 4, there's 8 here and 4 here. But what on the step out just shows a singular one. So you can make it go as crazy as you want. But we'll start off with 1. So a seed shape, and this will be at the base of wherever you want it. And if you're placing it within things, you just have to remember to have enough room on both sides for what comes next. And simple S shape. So starting from an aura-ing, the base of one side of the seed, right? As you can see, an S shape coming up, right? And then we're essentially aura-ing that. And hi, Camille, we'll have you. I'm sure you're just logging in, so we'll have you turn off your camera, or I'll get it actually. There we go. And Camille, if you are, because I don't know if I've seen your name before, but if you're new to us, let us know in the chat and where you're from and all of that. Well, and if you're new to Zentangle, because we have had a couple over time that have been new to Zentangle. But yeah, so just an S shape, and then we're going to aura the S shape. So starting at the same point, and then pulling it out a little bit, and then going back in to that same one. Then on the flip side of the seed shape, same thing, but we're going to hollow out underneath what we've already done. So the regular Zentangle, we're not, we're not crossing lines. And then go back to the first side, same thing again, Oh, she shows other ways to start it. Oh. I don't see it on here. I don't have it in English either. Yeah. Well, maybe I can redo it. But then same thing. Now here on the second round, we'll call it, starting at the same point that we did on this first aura there in step 2, and then coming out same thing in the S shape, going underneath here. Oh, sure, under the notes at the bottom. I don't have anything. I'm scrolling
Yours
down.
doesn't go any further.
Oh, wait. Let me
I see
make
another
it.
page starting, but
Refreshing it. Nope. Weird. I don't have anything under the notes. Just make it English. Oh, let me refresh.
Allie just did the whole translation of what it's all about. So
Oh, here, I can. Minute. There we go. All right. Ah, there we go. That's what it has to be in the notes. Yeah. Oh, you can also start it with a ball. Okay. The wisp can be nested, and I think that might be a little bit of this here. Oh, the lower ends can be left open instead of closing to a tip. So that creates other variation options, which also goes to say it doesn't matter what you do. Yeah, and I see that. Yeah, so this picture starts with an orb, and so if you do that, then your same idea. You're auraing, the orb, and you're still going into an S shape. And I think the thing that I wanted to highlight most was, yep, it looks scary and tough, but it's just S shapes coming up and around and auraing. And here, I mean, on the step out, she just stops at 2 on each side, and it's okay. It's way better than that other one that we did. What was it? Xerxes or something like that. That from, I think that was from Zentangle. I can't remember. That was lots of auraing, and that was really tough. And then look at here what she did on this. So yeah, here. So she starts one with a ball, and then makes this whole thing essentially the ball, starting it and going the other direction. And then here, yeah, auraing around the bottom. So it depends on what you're looking for. Yeah, and if you leave some of them open, oh, like this. So having the one starting as we would, and then the second one leaving a gap, whatever side that on the side anyway. Then the next one connecting it, but then connecting these after. Ooh, putting muka ends on it. Okay, now this one is going to take a minute. Okay, starting with an orb, and I'm following my mouse around it, going out and around, and then a muka. Oh, it's the actual way to do muka, but around that orb. Oh my goodness, I might have to try that just on my own.
it makes me dizzy.
Yeah. And so back to this, where you can, put them back to back like this, make a really neat pattern, just have it all by itself and put neat things inside, kind of making it a reticula. And I think, let me put this in again. I put this one in just because it's in a minute. And then, all right. And what I should have said at the beginning is, of course, you can work on whatever you want with whatever you want. We're just having fun and exploring it. If you have questions or if you need, need to go back and, try that again, Heather. I think I'm just going to put a singular one in here just because I think that would look neat. Of course, do that because the idea is just to get through some of these tough-ish ones so we can either go, yeah, I'm never going to do that again. Or, oh my gosh, I kind of like that one. It's kind of neat. Ooh, I wonder if I should do it with a color. Is mom starting? Oh, here, wait. Oh, there's pink. Since it's my birthday.
Are doing working on pink?
Well, I was gonna work on this, prepped tile with loop line around it because I left it so that way I could do something in the middle. Just deciding if maybe I don't want to. Just deciding if I want to do it in a color or not, but I think I shall not. I think I'll do it in just black, and then I can add color. Okay. Ooh, and I have this nice dip right here. Oh, no. I'll let that be the top. Here we go.
I've already created a problem for myself.
Oh.
Well, if you don't spread them out enough at the top, you don't get that crisscross.
Oh, yes.
It doesn't matter. It's not a mistake. It just
Right.
looks a little different.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Allie. See, what would I do without you? I leave the screen share. Oh, no, I shouldn't say that on purpose that you tell me. Allie says, I don't know how you manage, honestly. All right. I'm feeling like this is too thick, but it's too late. Okay, so.
Oh, and I just went across the line. Whew.
Well.
That's okay. I'll fill it in with a solid color.
Right. So I'm going to do it just as the step out shows. And am I in good enough? Yes, I hope. All right, so. Nice S shape. And one thing that I noticed was it seems like starting kind of small, leaving room to grow. Although at the same time, it's not going to matter. All right, so one S shape, second S shape, starting at the same place, coming out a little bit, then going back in. Now, what I've had to do, because I want to have, let me just go back. I feel like if I do it this way, I have things in the way. I don't know why. Because I'm weird. So that on the opposite side, I was tending to like this, do it upside down. You could do the whole thing upside down, whatever works for you. And the second one, remembering to holla about. But like Rob said, if you don't, well, you can fill it in. Ellie is instructing everyone. You just have to learn to yell at Heather. No, I'm just on my best behavior when Allie's not here. Just kidding. Right. And then remembering to, let's see, this side, back to the first side. Although I'm thinking, yeah, I just don't like it when my hand is covering up stuff. That is the right side. Yes, that is correct side. Okay, very good. Well, I could have made it gone through that one too. It doesn't matter. Didn't. All right, we'll see where this last one goes. Ooh, I like it inside of there. And I think what's neat also is, well, I mean, just the fact that it doesn't matter. However things end up, you can just have as much fun with it as you want. Oh, okay, Michelle says, Michelle says she's finding it easier to do the S shapes down, so like towards you. Yeah, and it's just, yeah, we all have that different way. And if it feels uncomfortable, just, try it, yeah, going towards you. Or, I mean, maybe even sideways or something, because it could just be that. Michelle, wait. Lisa, so I get to see the rotten Heather. uh, no, it's just birthday brain. That's what it is. That's all it is. And Michelle says this is why you make the big bucks. And Alex says fans myself with Tangle bucks. For those that are new to us, this is how we are. Sorry, not sorry.
On days when it isn't even anybody's birthday.
Yeah, it's true. Just because it's fun to have fun. Oh, well, I really like that. Let's see. I think I will just shade traditionally, but we'll add some highlights. And you at least always know you can count on us being goofy when you come here. So we are the world's best distraction because you get the benefit of Zentangle and all of the meditative, even though we're goofing around. I don't even when I would let's see, when I was teaching live, like right at the beginning, and my Zentangle Essentials was 3 hours. I think I had really 2 classes in there. I think I was doing the string theory in there also or something. But I'd still feel that benefit of meditation that you get as this, I call it a side effect from doing Zentangle. But plus that, you get the benefit of laughter therapy. And I'm searching for right in front of my face. That's why I can't find it. Okay. And let's use I've already used shiny on there. Oh, let's go different. Let's use a matte pencil. Try the 8. What am I doing for a birthday dinner? I'm gonna be here doing Wisp. Just kidding. Well, I am. PM session.
I bet it involves pizza somehow.
Well, it has to.
No.
So we can't go to Paisanos. We might have to just go to Buddy's.
Why can't you go to Paisanos? Were
Well,
you kicked out?
I don't know if they have pizza. It's Italian.
Oh.
I'll have to look and see, but it's more like spaghetti and it's fancier.
Oh.
This is the sign of age, I suppose. I didn't even calculate how many times I could eat pizza today. And how many different ones I want to have.
Also, a sign is where you go someplace where you don't want it to be too fancy. What? I have to wear shoes?
Oh, come on. Right. So for shading this one, I mean the normal, the over and unders. First and foremost, we'll get those out of the way. And thank you, Roberta. So she says my laugh is infectious. Good. I'm happy to infect everyone with that. and our general craziness.
What I like about this and looking at the samples and stuff is you don't have to worry about those points up at the top all matching. It looks better if they don't.
Oh, yeah.
Like the height, you don't have to have the biggest ones, even. I like that.
Yeah.
Anything where you don't have to worry about it matching is
right. Exactly. See, and what's neat is that it looks so exacting. Like, oh, I must be so precise. And it's like, and as you do it, you're like, no, I do not. I can do whatever. I mean, we know that, but at the same time, there are ones like these that, because a lot of Theresa Fessler's, just like Thomas Padrow's, and and some others that you're like, oh boy, here we go. So well, let's see. And oh, Michelle says, yeah, I'm sure Charlie will bring some pizza and cake. Yep, I'll bring leftovers. um and favorite color is pink, although oddly, it's like I know people that like wear pink all the time. I like pink things, but it's just,
You
yeah,
don't wear pink all
I
the
don't
time.
wear pink a lot. And yeah, it's weird. And yeah, it's just an odd, that's my favorite color. I'll do like purple more than pink with things like that. It's just so silly. But when I see things in their pink, I'm like, oh, get so excited. I guess it's probably the don't want to be too much of a girly girl or something. Probably from the time that mom said she tried to dress me in ruffles. Was it ruffles? And I
Yes.
revolted.
Yes. At
I
about
don't remember
4,
it.
I think. It was like, I don't like those kind of dresses. Because I think, yeah, because I think 3, year 3 or 4 when we still lived in Missouri, and I brought you this cutest for your birthday, cutest lavender dress with ruffles on the bottom, and it had a white pinafore with ruffles on the shoulder, and it was just adorable. I think you maybe wore it twice, because we made you wear it, not because you wanted to.
Let's see. Wait, Liz says there's a saying, "Mad as a box of frogs." Oh, I love that. Uh, in the UK, I don't. Um, well, we said like "mad as a hatter," I suppose. Um, and that's from Alice in Wonderland, I'm sure. Mad as a hatter. I like the mad as a box of frogs. We're gonna steal that, Eliz. And thank you. All the laughter and fun you bring to our classes makes me think of this. It's better than like we've had the saying, oh, it's as much fun as a barrel of monkeys. And I looked up, like the origins of that, and it seemed like it was like, oh yeah, that's what you say. It's as sarcastic because like we have the game. I think it stemmed from the game of Barrel of Monkeys or something. I can't remember, but I'm like, oh, I can't use that anymore because it was apparently, it's we've changed it into it's just as much fun as a barrel of monkeys, thinking that that's a good thing. Got to be careful. Oh, Amy, you do for real? But you have. Oh my gosh, you have Alice in Wonderland in the background now. That is great. And I think I'm going to make those tips also a little shaded, so that way that looks like they're bending. We did have a nice early birthday. Well, it started off as lunch. Dee Dee is on with Dee Dee and Karen, and we went.
And what did it end up as? Dinner?
Yeah, it was really funny because I didn't change it in my calendar. It said, yeah, lunch with Diane and Karen, and it was, oh, it's 6 o'clock. Okay. But we had a nice dinner at the restaurant. Well, I like this a lot. Oh, I have to do something with the seed. Oh, I know. Oh, that mulberry. Okay.
This reminds me a little bit of the new one yesterday, in that you can grow it in any direction
Mm-hmm.
as much as you want and wherever you want.
I have got to do something with pile. See this pile?
Yes. What is that?
I don't know, the latest things that we've been doing. They sit on my desk until I can't find any of my pens that are also spread out all over. And then every once in a while I pick things up and then I can't find anything. There it is. I like to keep
Well,
them handy so I can look at them.
I started cleaning out the dresser in this room and putting, the Zentangle stuff in the drawers that I
Yeah.
want. And the top little drawer is filled with finished tiles of all sizes and shapes. Well, it's not full yet, but it was a good start on getting that filled. And then from there, I will put them in albums someday.
Yeah.
I have the albums, it's just haven't gotten around to putting them in anything. The ladies in the rock and shell painting class yesterday loved the Sharpie pens.
Oh, okay.
I wish I had stock in Sharpie Company. And I actually did get them all back.
Oh, good.
I panicked at first, but they weren't too careful about putting them back in the right tray. So, some of the skinny ones were in the fat
Oh,
tray,
yeah.
and but no. And they're all working fine. I don't know. I have no
Good.
idea how long that lasts. I don't know if that pink you can, if this is the actual barrel, like if you can see
Oh,
the
if that's the ink
paint
inside
or
or
not.
not.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, if you turn it the other way,
What other
well,
way?
I mean, if you have them up, it
Hmm.
where you can see liquid moving or
There's
something.
like a plus sign.
Oh,
I don't know if that means anything.
did you save the package?
No. Oh, yes, they're in the package. I didn't save the top. That had all the information. I just saved the
Oh,
tray. So I
see.
guess that doesn't count.
Well,
So you were using that for your white?
I did not on this one, but I have.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping that um they just sold the white ones because that would be really, really nice.
And the white brush tip, I think we mentioned this before, is more opaque than the white bullet tip.
Mm,
And the same way with the gray one. Because on my rock, I use the
I'm
gray
saving it.
one to do like a shadow
Yeah.
all the way around, and it doesn't cover up anything.
Oh, okay.
It's gray, but you can use it like for shading. But the gray brush tip will cover up stuff.
Okay. Which it seems odd. Maybe it's just the
Yeah,
nature of things.
I don't know. You wouldn't think they
Believe in
would
that?
have different formulas, but
Right. Hmm. Had an 8 out here using it. Oh, who knows? That's why I was moving my big pile of things. Okay. All right. So, okay. So I'm looking at yours because this is what and maybe other people are questioning now.
yes.
So I'm just looking and putting them together. So you started out with it going one direction, starting with the seed shape. Oh, and then you just put the other seed shape next to it.
Right. And I did these, but then these are these sprouts only
Mhm.
have two crisscross, one, uh,
But they're sprouts. So
yeah,
yeah.
flame or whatever you want to call it. They only have one going on either
Okay.
side, not two.
Okay. Oops. Looking in my bucket of pens. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay, good. Yeah, because sometimes it's yeah the figuring out okay how to get to that part. Let's see. Oh, are you talking? You know what? Sharon, are you talking about the what Mom was talking about? The Sharpie pens. I yes. How's the back?
Creative markers. Are you starting over?
Yes. After I. Oh yeah. No, I have this much of the container. Wait, this goes inside. I don't know where the back went to.
Well, the back is the plastic tray.
Well, no. I just have this that these fit in,
Oh, wait
but
a
the
minute.
actual cardboard. I don't know what I did with it because I'm sure that there's something on there. But I
Oh,
know they
yeah.
came in different size sets if you were looking. But they're yeah, Sharpie Creative
Mark.
markers. Yeah, they're very nice. And just another additional thing that goes over other stuff. Ah, let's see. Um, oh, Donna says I keep wondering what happens with it all when I die. Well, you could will it to somebody, or you could order. You must, if you want to receive, whatever, you must. Uh, it's kind of like we got to stay a night in the creepy house if you want to inherit it.
I keep telling Heather because she'll find something really nice or, interesting and she'll buy it for me or, not even using my money, using her own, or a birthday will come and she'll buy me something like she has. And I said, when I go, you're going to have all these duplicates to deal with. But I figure it's
Eh,
not going to be my problem. So I'm not going to worry about it.
true. Wait, I need to look back. Let's see. We have. Okay, let's see if I can get this done in 43,
Is this just an hour?
7 minutes. Yeah. Oh, I could do this. I like how she did that. I'm guessing the center because I do like to eyeball things. Oh, that's why I should have tried it. Okay, maybe tonight we'll try an orb. See. This one I might be finishing tonight. Oh. Ooh. Let's see. Wait. Some of me thinks. Oh no, and well, you did what I was thinking actually. Well, you connected the ends, or at least in this. Oh, maybe it just looks that way. On that first S shape, I was thinking, oh, you could connect it right to the bottom of that seed.
Well, that's just
And
the
it
way it
looks like
turned
you.
out.
Okay, yeah. But seeing it though, it like, oh, that looks neat. I'm gonna see how much I can confuse myself. All right. Well, even though it's, oh yeah, so now it's 10-minute warning. Checking in with those that went, oh no, how are you doing? I should have done it earlier, but oh, let's see. Wait, let me go back up to I like, oh, Allie says, I quite like this tangle. Tough Tangle Tuesday, more like tough to stop tangling this. Yeah, see, I'm going to add that, Allie, to the criteria of Tough Tangle Tuesday. Has to check at least, a couple of these boxes. Michelle's asking, Mom, how do you find teaching art to adults after a career of, well, or after a career of teaching art to children, or what ages did you teach in
I
school?
never
You
taught it to
never were,
children. Well, I did somewhat.
you were never an
Um,
art teacher in school, though.
no, but
Inappropriate.
yeah, I taught art classes or craft classes at a craft store, and I developed art camps for kids ranging from like 8 years old to 14. The 8-year-olds, the younger ones, were much easier to work with than the older ones. But jumping ahead to teaching to senior citizens is more like teaching to the 8-year-olds. I hope none of them are. Oh, Joyce is listening. Not
Everybody but
her,
Joyce
but
and Karen.
other
Yeah.
people. It's just and you can exactly, because most of them, they don't want anything too hard, not anything too complicated, and no, it's not. It's very enjoyable. But I always try, and I don't know if I picked it up from Zentangle or not, but I always try to keep them something that anybody can do.
Mm-hmm.
Try to keep it simple enough. Sometimes that works and sometimes it doesn't. It always helps to have a lot of helpers.
And oh, thank you, Amy. Um, the stuff in the chat is on fire today. The fun one. Oh wait, but you can add a single tipple. You can add more than you can add tipple. You know what? I didn't add anything to mine. I just left the first one just as. But I know
Yeah.
on my sample on my version of the step out, I put tipple in, well, because that's what she did. Or actually, well, it's orbs slash tipples, in all of those sections.
Joyce commented that because she's one of my students,
Mm-hmm.
she still gets in trouble like an 8-year-old. Only once that I know of, when we were doing the biddy books, and she and Val, who Val, Heather,
Uh-huh.
went ahead and they were not doing it right. But we salvaged it. But it's like any of those things, you think, oh, I remember this step, but nope, it was a different step. But it all worked out in the long run. And we're going to be doing those books again. So I don't know what else I want to do on this, if anything.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's so funny because I find the first one I need to draw it away from me. The second one I need to draw it towards me. It's just so funny. I thought you were gonna say, well, it just depends on who's sitting next to who. Because there's some
well,
people you might have to
that's
separate.
it. Because in that day, Joyce got Val in trouble because she was trying to help her, and they both got in trouble. They glued the wrong pages together, and they'll never do that again. I think, Joyce, the next time I teach it, you can be my helper. Is that
That's Joyce.
Yes. Well, she makes some really neat things, jewelry and stuff. And I keep telling her she needs to teach a class and she
Joyce?
doesn't like, yeah. She likes to help, but she doesn't want to teach a class. So.
Oh.
So you almost missed that tip on that one, Heather.
I did, yeah. And well, because I keep thinking, like, how did I end up brown with brown?
Oh,
I was trying to alternate, but, alternating from the base doesn't mean alternating up here. Or did I? No, that's what I was, yeah. I don't know. I have to think always twice. Well, and on this first one, wait a minute. I had something that, oh yeah, like this, because I had this first S that just kind of went more straight up, and so the one on the other side, I didn't cross it at all or take it up. But what's so nice is that it doesn't matter. You still get this neat look. I was just bending it really far over. I was really making a wide S shape to fit that in instead of just going, yeah, I don't have to do that. All right. And then the trick is, depending on what you end up doing, then you have multiple places of hollow, and you just have to focus. Ellie says, that's like me, Joyce. I'm a CZT, but I don't teach. I just offer my assistance to Heather when she asks for it or not. Oh. That one is just not going to go across. Sometimes you just have to make that executive decision. Just don't worry about it. Well, and Allie, I keep thinking, I'm like, well, I remind myself, Allie offered, how can I, can I help? And just let me know. Someday.
I meant to tell you, Heather, too. The August newsletter came out, and I
Oh,
think, wait, what's today's date? I don't know. Oh, I should. What's today's date? It's the
I
16th.
was almost going to say, I don't know.
And that would have really been bad. They can
Yes.
start. They can start signing up tomorrow for August
Ooh.
classes, and the advertisement for your secret garden class is it's about as big as this. It's
Whoa.
big. They really made something out of it. So
Whoa. Does that mean they like me?
yes. Well, I have to
Sandy's
do
joking. The day
something
your daughter
else.
was born.
Oh heck, I left off one whole thing for my design.
All right. Well, I think I might try to, let's see. Now, if I want to tuck one in, what else?
Oops.
Use a different color. Oh,
Oh,
no, I
yes.
don't. I like how you call those sprouts in there. So you don't have to use. That's just such a good idea. Oh, but wait. I should do this. I tell you, the trick with, I was trying to do kind of, well, traditional as far as, Zentangle has taught it. Renaissance. The trick is, if you're doing hollow, you really have to be careful with these pens, because if you put the black over the brown, like I like to, not have things, land right. I need to find a micron that will go over that. Let's see. I'll connect it to this because I keep thinking about that. These will be like sprouts too. I don't know. I keep going back and forth with which direction. It's just funny. I think it's just to go with the flow. Whatever the pen wants, the pen gets.
That's neat doing it with the two color. I mean, the two color outline rather than filling it in like I did, but I more or less had to.
Yeah.
But
It's time. Oh my
Joe,
gosh,
that's
Joe.
beautiful.
Wow. All right, I'm gonna leave mine that one like that. We'll throw this one in. Work in progress. All right, share time. And for those that don't know, I'll be taking a screenshot. But if you don't, where? Right. Thank you, Sharona. I'm putting in my link tree. So if you are, if you don't have a webcam or if it's not working right, you can either email it to me or if you're not on our Facebook group and want to be, link is on the link tree that I just put in. Oh, stuff. Oh, these are all lovely.
These are gorgeous.
We've got 2 pages. Wow. All right. Let's see, everyone at least open up your web. That way I know. Oh, Tadra, that's so cute. All right. Looks like, and I'll let you know before I take it, of course. Oh, we got a couple. It's just a blank screen. Oh, and there's okay. And I know sometimes it's a bandwidth thing, and we'll figure it out. Okay. All right, good. All right, well, let's just call this okay for now. Oh. Ah. Keep shifting. All right. Hold them steady. Oh, you know what? I should do this. Hold off for now. If you're trying to connect, hold off for now. And hold the typing. And let me just grab this. Oh, perfect. Hold on 1 second. There we go. All right. I believe I have both of them. Let me save and I will share. And then I think, see, I'm learning how to do some order things. It just, takes a minute. Get this, I will share my screen. And then anyone that we didn't get, we'll do a second round. That seems like that would have more order and then we're not belaboring everything. Let me share my screen and turn off my webcam. And Felicity and Diana will turn off your webcams too, so that way we get a nice big viewing of this. But first, saved that. Okay, here's page 2. Yay. Oh, well, I didn't wait long enough. So the reason I pause, because so all of the little, where you see like the record button, all of that stuff, it goes away after like a couple seconds. And so I try to pause enough that apparently I didn't on this one. But it's okay. It's a screenshot. Okay, so we'll look at these. Like I said, and make note if yours isn't on this one or the first page, then we'll do a last round. So there we go. Okay. Well, we see most of your beautiful work, Tedra. That is gorgeous. I love the flux in between. That is so cute. And Steph's, wow. Oh, I like how
looks like fire.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure it's more the color. Well, Steph's does too, sort of, but Shulamith's more looks like
Yeah.
Something fire.
Yeah. Yes. Well, and I think it's just the nature of it. I mean, it is very fire. Well, I think she even put it in her words underneath. Teresa did that. You know, it is fiery.
Yeah, I
But
like
yeah,
the way she
adding the
curled the ends of the upper ones. That's cute.
yeah,
And somebody commented on Zelda's shading. Yes, it
oh,
looks
gorgeous.
just beautiful. Oh, and I like she put more seed shapes out
Yeah, on the end.
on the ends. It
Mm-hmm.
finishes it off.
And Sharon, excuse me, Sharon P did with the orb in the center.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
And some a curly Q at the end.
Yeah, I love that. Okay. Well, and decorating the seed shapes like Sharona did. And oh, they're just all gorgeous. And I like the different sizes that Shulamit has of hers too.
Donna said she almost commented, "It's so wispy." I
Almost.
wonder where she thought of that.
You did.
How'd she get that idea?
That's funny. All right, so here's the page one. Oh my goodness, Allie.
Now, see, I like hers are tall and narrow and they crisscross. See, I guess I didn't make them long enough, but
Actually, oh, see, Rosemary's not on this morning.
she's not on today at all.
Oh no, I don't. Hopefully, she'll be on tonight because I all of a sudden with Allie's, I'm like going, oh, Zen bossing on this one. Mm. That if we were taking bets as to what Rosemary will do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, that is gorgeous. But I mean, having on Allie's having the darker line on the one side. Oh, that's amazing. Beatrice, look at that. Wait, that looks like looks like a flower on top, but I see the seed. Oh, all of a sudden I'm picturing that. What was it? Rosewood. That's that really simple. Looks like a rosebud.
Yes.
That could be so cute. Like if you have the ends of the wisp just so, or however they end up, and you could put a little something in there. Oh, very cute. Oh, indeed. Thank you. And that is gorgeous. There. And I like the shading in the color. That's cool. And nice. Deb, I like Deb added Muka fronds on the side. Oh, that's so beautiful. Yeah, maybe. Well, I don't know. Maybe tonight we'll see. I might try like adding it to those ends. I don't know. So many ideas. Yeah, Deb has a garden.
Rock.
Yeah. We need to go to the beach more often, apparently.
I like Donna's idea of doing bookmarks.
Yeah.
I always assume that not many people read real books anymore, but every time I bring it up, people say, "Oh no, I read regular books," because I don't. I read other ones. I mean, no, electronic books. Yeah, I like. Where are you looking now, Heather?
I'm looking at Felicity's.
Oh,
and how neat!
Just if she would have made the bottom one a little longer, that would be a beautiful cross pin.
Ooh. I see. So that way, like the bottom ones reach up to the top.
Or
even with that, it's still
something. It'd be a beautiful pin as it is. It just looks like a brooch. Looks like jewelry. That's all.
Yes, I see. I mean, you meant having the bottom one longer, so it makes it look. Yeah. I thought you were meaning like those first wisps. I don't know how you say that.
Kathy did three things on each side.
Oh, she did. I love that. And did some with seeds and some with orbs. Neat.
I like the way Joyce finished hers off too, the little tips with the dots.
That is good. And the stripes on
On the
the
seeds.
seed shapes.
And then there's Joe.
Oh
That
my
is
gosh, Joe.
gorgeous.
Oh my gosh. That is
I
so
like
good.
it with the 3.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And well, and just like I like your sing and the other ones that have just done a single one. That's
It's
what's really nice about this.
yeah. And also go back up to Liz's. They look they make me think of like onions or something.
Oh, yes.
I think just because the roundness of them, which is and maybe the way they're
The
crossing or
layers.
something, it's so neat. And I like the oh, I like how you did the Indirellas as a background with just some orbs. That is clever. Oh, so neat. And um Elaine's. Oh my gosh. They're very wispy.
Mm-hmm.
The way it's like it's alive. It's so awesome. Yeah, and Donna love that bookmark.
Yeah, because hers crisscross over
Huh?
more than once,
Yeah.
which it really adds a lot to it. That's really pretty.
Yeah, and I
Well, yours did too in your second one. You had some that
yeah,
didn't just cross over once, they did it more often.
yeah. See, and Donna also did more than did three coming out.
Yeah.
Oh, they're just so pretty. And Diana turned hers into an owl type thing.
That's
Love
what
it.
somebody said, and that's what it surely looks like.
You just go with it. It's all good. Oh, it's so fun. All right, and then Jen's.
That's exactly what it is, Sheree and Heather.
Yeah,
It's an owl.
it's an owl. Very
Yeah,
cool.
definitely. Yeah, and
Very
Jen, you
cool.
did three
Coming out.
things.
But with a one orb in the center.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That is so pretty. Ah. And Laurel's. See, and there was some others that aura'd the seed or the orb, or like Jen or the orb. That's hard to say.
Well,
But
and Joe did too.
Yep. And yeah, and just I mean, and then the extra neat fun you can have with that. It makes it like a setting, like a bezel, if
Yep.
you make it,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and Michelle, thank you.
She didn't put your name on that one, so see, she can give that to other people too.
Well, I see H is on there, so somebody that
Oh
has
yes,
an
there
H.
are H's
Yeah.
around it.
So that's okay. I love it. And auraing the whole thing and adding color on that outside.
Yeah.
What a neat idea. And Monica, nice.
Very neat and clean.
Yeah. Oh, so cool. And Sandy.
I like the way she did the center part, I don't know what you call those, the fronds or something, skinny.
Mhm.
But then those corner ones, she did them fat.
Yeah.
And then the shading is beautiful.
Very shiny. And the
Sharon,
orbs in between are really neat too. I mean, it just
yes,
adds
yeah.
something. Yeah.
I think a lot of people look like they were influenced by yesterday's
Think so.
thing.
Yeah.
A little bit
Yeah.
for decorating, which was
Yeah.
I thought it was fun.
Yeah.
And
And
Sharon's is
Sharon.
colorful on the black, I think. Looks like it's black.
Yeah. I could just see a black light going over that one.
Oh, yep.
Very neat. And just singles. We'll call that a single, I guess.
Oh, yes. I just noticed that.
That
But
is
why
neat.
not? You know, a
Right.
whole school of them. Now they look like
Mhm.
fish to me because I said that.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and the way she did, well, and I don't know, maybe Sharon, are you doing, there's that, I forget what the tangle's name is now. Where it's a seed shape and then you do kind of like how, like it, because kind of like you have a starter where you do a seed shape kind of going the other direction and then you aura, to the outsides. I don't know, it looks like, it could look very mummy-ish on the other one. I can't remember what the name of it is, but that's what I'm thinking. Was that what you're starting? But yeah, I was seeing a bunch of eyes too, and I'm like, whoa, they're getting ready for October because that one, you could, but it does. Yeah, it looks like it could look like a bunch of fishies. Fun of non-representational. It's whatever we think it is.
Yes, it is.
All right. Well, let's say bye to the recording. Oh, and well, first, did we miss anyone that wants to put theirs up? Grab that screenshot. I think that'll be easier. Maybe, I don't know. There's nothing easy, but okay. And thanks. Yeah, I'm posting it. Well, we'll say bye to the recording.